Nothing on YouTube is original. That's why today we are playing The Monster Inside. This is, never been played before. Listen, so besides stealing the commenting on comments and this game from Jack's channel, I haven't done anything else to copy him. I don't think so. But anyways, in all seriousness, I really am in love with mystery. So, I love mystery movies, games, mystery novels. Like, I'm in love with action mystery, like spy movies, detective mystery shows. It's probably my favorite genre for movies or books ever. So, and when I saw this, it's a cool, apparently really short indie game, and it's short, it was good, because I don't want to be playing like a long game right now, but it was like a short audio-visual novella, as you can see right here. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's a mystery game, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect, and I really want to play it. But I figured, well, it's a good video idea, so why not? Let's just start. So there won't be much editing in this video because it's short, and let's start. My head pounded, ears still ringing slightly. Some of the worst nightmares I'd had in years left me feeling like I'd been punched in the jaw. Just like any other day, I dragged myself to the office. So he's having nightmares and stuff. Okay. Hello. Oh, this is cool. I really like the art style. There was another notice on the floor from Mayor Vanetti's office. Permit out of date. They didn't like me much and were trying to drown me in paperwork. That's unfortunate. It was a slow month. A week since I'd had any real case to work on. Is he a detective, I think? Oh, well, I've been paying attention. So I passed the time pacing the office, smoking and staring at the mirror in the corner, safely covered with an old bedsheet. I don't dare look at my own reflection. I'm too afraid of what I might see. Afraid someday I might have to face what I really am. The girl came in so quiet, I nearly choked on my cigarette. Oh, where are you? Mister, please, you gotta help me, mister. Oh, choice game. Okay, choice game. I'll be nice. What? Please, no one will listen to me. Go on. She eyed me with just a dash of suspicion as I tossed back a handful of pills and chased them with a swig of whiskey. I could tell this might take a while. Her name was Lily. She told me she was his mistress, the man all over the newspapers, the infamous banker, Mr. Reginald Farnsworth. Mr. Farnsworth was a drunk, philandering bastard, but this girl seemed genuinely concerned that he had recently gone missing. Okay. Less concerned about the fact that Mr. Farnsworth's wife had just turned up dead in Central Park 2 nights ago, so they think it's him who killed it. You don't understand, and Lily's the mistress of Mr. Farnsworth. Okay, I'm trying to piece things together because I feel like I might need to do some actual like work and stuff. Lily says you don't understand. He just couldn't have done it. So she doesn't think that he killed her. He hated his wife, but he couldn't have killed her. Okay. Everyone thinks it was him, and no one believes me. He's got to be in trouble. Was it you, Lily? Maybe Lily killed the wife. Maybe she got jealous. You know? I don't know. I ain't saying I believe you, but what makes you think he's in danger? Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna be just stupid, and because if I just do this, I feel like she might actually have something to say, so I'll just ask her, what makes you think he's in danger? Well, mister, oh, my name is Jack. Oh, damn it, that's why Jacksepticeye I played it. Jack, you can call me Jack. Yo, I feel like I should have an accent, like a Brooklyn accent. I can't like, yo, Jack. Whoever did that to his... Ignore that I just did that. I'm just gonna speak... Jack, whoever did that to... okay, this is Lily, sorry. Jack, whoever did that to his wife must have been the one who took him. Okay, so he's missing? Is he missing? He would have never left without me. He promised me, okay. I'm sure Mr. Farnsworth promised this poor girl a lot of things. True. Please, the cops don't listen to me, and they want to bring him in on charges. But he's missing, or whatever. You gotta prove it wasn't him before they find him. I honestly doubt they're in too much of a hurry. Farnsworth had practically the entire police force in his deep pockets. Probably why they haven't found much yet. If they found him and brought him in, it would be due to public pressure. Sometimes a mob with pitchforks is more dangerous than one man with money. True. The pitchfork comes out. You got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. I can help you. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry now. I'll be realistic. You got my curiosity, but you might not like what I find. Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you, Mr. Jack. Thank you. But please, be careful. I don't think this is just any murderer or kidnapper. I think it was a serial killer? A beast. What? A beast? A beast. I don't understand. The word struck me funny. Like when you draw your elbow on a hard corner. Oh yeah. Not a word many use these days, except in hushed whispers and bedtime stories for children. Oh, they were real enough, alright. they just got better at hiding, controlling their unseemly urges. But I hadn't seen any monsters in nearly 15 years. Oh, that's the name of the game, the monster inside. Back when I was still a cop myself. I think he's either like a detective or something, like sheriff or something. That's definitely an interesting theory. I just have a feeling about it. Something tells me you can get to the bottom of it. You're good at this sort of thing. Sure, can't see how busy I am with cases. I replied a little too harshly. Sarcasm wasn't my strong suit. I reassured her some more and sent her on her way. I didn't want to scare her. I warned her before she left to keep her doors locked and call me if she saw anything suspicious. I didn't know if she was in any danger herself, but better safe than sorry. True. I don't know. This Lily girl seems kinda suspicious to me. So apparently Mr. Farnsworth, I've already forgot the name. I have really bad memory. I should not be playing this game. But his wife got murdered, and everyone thinks that he did it, but Lily, his mistress, who says that he's missing, he didn't do it, there's a beast who did it. So, okay, I'm just trying to play everything in my head. That night, I made my way down to Central Park. It was, it's in New York. I feel like they said that. It was a long shot, but maybe there's something there the cops had missed. Next chapter. That was chapter 1. Okay, let's do it. Let's go to the next chapter. This is all gonna be one video, by the way. So, the scene hell was already picked clean by the cops days ago, but I got a knack for finding the things others overlook. Let's see. A knack. More of a symptom of condition. Other, less useful symptoms I kept in check. But for the time being, my keen sense of smell would come in handy. His sense of smell. It was faint, but I could smell it before I even approached the police line. The scent was less of a thing and more of an emotion. Seduction. Okay. A strangely familiar smell. I expected the scent of trepidation or maybe even outright fear. He can smell emotions. This is like a super detective. But Mrs. Farnsworth, who I guess that's her body right there. Oh, this is the crime scene. I'm so dumb. Seemed to have been at the height of pleasure when she left this world. So someone seduced her and then murdered her, I guess. Brought new meaning to a crime of passion. True. Okay. Pushing the thought from my mind, it was time to get down to business. Investigate the scene. All right. Muddy footprints, difficult to pick out anything from the prints the cops left behind in their haste. Okay. Cops don't wear 2,000 pairs of carcanos. Okay, so probably someone else's footprints. It looked like Mr. Farnsworth was there and walked away. So, well, clear. Okay. So I don't know if it actually was Mr. Farnsworth. Lily said it wasn't him, but apparently he walked away scot-free. Bugs. Oh, there's like something there. A burn mark. Oh, it's a burn mark on a nearby tree caught my eye. I ran my finger along its length and felt a chill down my spine. Why? This wasn't just any burn mark. This was the mark of an ancient magic. What? It's doubtful the cops would have picked up on it. Could Lily have been right? Something unnatural was at play. Is this like an actual monster? A supernatural game? That's pretty cool. But I was no stranger to the strange. After looking for around longer, I realized the park had given up all it was hiding from me. So I trudged back to my apartment and hit my head on a pillow like it owed me money. Next chapter. I wonder how many chapters there are. The next morning, I was reeling from another bout of ghoulish nightmares. But I tried to hide my discomfort when I saw Lily. Oh, Lily's back. Was already sitting outside my office. She waited wordlessly as I unlocked the door and ripped down another notice from the mayor's office. I motioned for her to step inside. Seemingly afraid of what I might say, she finally worked up the courage to ask, "So, what did you find?" Farnsworth will still be alive. Not sure about beasts, something natural as I play. Might be right to worry about monsters. Found a spell's mark. Maybe I should give her good news? Oh, okay. I probably shouldn't have given her false hope like that, but she seemed like she needed something to hold on to right then. It's true, she didn't need to know about the mark on the tree. I feel like she did, though. Crap, I don't know. I don't know. I can't really trust Lily right now, not yet. How do you know that? Where is he? Found his footprints. There were signs he was at the scene and slipped away. Should I be honest? I found his footprints. My tone was indifferent towards her as I turned and grabbed the bottle from my desk drawer. A dryness in my throat made it difficult to swallow my meds. But you don't know where he went? Do you think the news this morning is related? What news? Oh, there's new news. Haven't you heard? I have not heard. No, rough night followed by a rough morning. They found the police chief's wife dead by the docks. Happened last night, so 2 murders in 2 days? Is Chief Amato missing? My face might have betrayed a hint of dissatisfaction. My face might have betrayed a hint of satisfaction. What? As she confirmed my suspicions, but it faded quickly. Amato was a shit cop and a shit chief. Oh, was he? So, he's happy about that. Okay. Wow. He was half the reason I left the force. Oh, he's not in the force anymore. But now his wife was dead and I had more questions than I did the day before. That is weird. The gears in my head started to spin, which wasn't helped by the splitting pain on my temples. I told Lily I needed time to work, and she left slightly dejected, wanting more answers than I could provide. That night, after the cops had cleared out of the docks, I would slip down and see what I could uncover concerning Mrs. Amato's untimely demise. So now, Mrs. Farnsworth is dead, and Mr. Farnsworth probably escaped because we found his footprints, and now Mr. Amato's, the police chief, who was a really bad police chief's wife, is dead by the docks. Okay, and Mrs. Farnsworth died at Central Park. Okay, this is where Mrs. Farnsworth, the cold air smelled strongly of salt and oil, and... Could it be? What, more seduction? That smell again. Yeah, I was right. Like someone had bottled pure arousal and used it as perfume. Maybe some love was happening before they died. It hit me like a long-forgotten memory, but the sensual fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. What? I looked down at my hand shaking, the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now, reformed. This is... I had to focus. No jumping to conclusions, follow the evidence. What is this? I can't... Red Phoenix cigarettes. Is that a bunch of cigarettes? Same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. What's there? There, just there. The smallest piece of purple fabric. I can't see it. Torn and caught in the splinter of a board. Oh, that's why I can't see it. The police report didn't say anything about Mrs. Amato wearing purple. It was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. Wow. I pulled my own pack of reds and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming in, but looking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. Next chapter. Wow, we're just breezing through the chapters here. I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. Apparently, I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long had I been out? Had I really slept through the entire day? A newspaper was sitting under the door. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. So, what's happening to him? I said to myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headline. Mayor missing. Oh no. Seriously? This happened again, so it seems like it's a pattern here. People's wives are found dead, and the husband is missing. I feel like it's someone. Maybe it's someone who has a grudge against couples, someone against wives. 2 cases is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. Exactly. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days' worth of inhibitor pills. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. Let's investigate some scenes. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Lily caught me off guard on the other side. Lily, what are you doing? Jack, where are you off to? Should I make a voice for her? I'll just speak like more airy. I've been trying to reach you all day. I've been busy. I'm off to Mrs. Vanetti. That's the mayor. There's so many names. Okay, but we need to talk when you come back. Stay safe. Okay, sure. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Okay. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. Ooh. Jesus, how many chapters are there? Scary music here. The alley was located just behind the high-rise apartment where Mayor Vanetti's wife lived, so... I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. They haven't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Well, let's do it ourselves then. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. Exactly. Look through the dumpster. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. True. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you were lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. I really love the art style of this game right now. It's so awesome. I also love the music. It's just so fitting. Sorry, I just really like this so far. Okay, let's go next. Jackpot. Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Vanetti was crooked. Oh, so I feel like the theme here is that the husband is sort of like a pretty crappy person, or they're corrupt or something. So then he goes missing, and then his wife is killed. So But this was unbelievable. So the mayor was also corrupt. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Venetti and Chief Amato. Oh, okay, so they're linked. Talking about, what? Me? Jack? How they were trying to get me shut down. Oh, I see. Who am I? I don't know what my job is. Am I a private investigator or something? They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. I probably am a private investigator. I just don't work for the police. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around on this one, because they're dead. Here's an open car. Venetti's car. If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left in his car? It didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging towards the unthinkable. A monster, maybe? As I searched around for anything that might, assuage, I don't know what that word is, I'm sorry, my fears, I caught the scent again. It overwhelmed my other senses with indulating pleasure. It was intoxicating. A weapon used on the weak-willed, a weapon I knew all too well, though it had been many years since I had used it. Was there another like me? Was I being framed? What? This is getting too It wasn't possible, was it? I was sick of my inhibitors. I was reformed. But the nightmares, the headaches, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. Okay. I started walking back out the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Where? Not just any watch, though. My watch! I said it before. You heard that. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I just dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time before I left the office, hadn't I? Or had I used a wall clock? I couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. Is he the one killing people? So I ran. I don't know why I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock the door down and cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it would be best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. Whoa, what's happening right here? The lady was there waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost came back to haunt me from the past. We're learning a bit about Jack here. You're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe around me. Ooh, maybe Jack is like has mental issues? Maybe he has something... He definitely has a weird past. I took a good look last at her, and I was prepared to shove her out the door. I noticed she was wearing the same thing she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. A beautiful purple dress. Ooh. Purple fabric. That I haven't really noticed before. But it made her seem out of place, out of time. And it was frayed around the edges, and it was torn. It was torn, guys. So she was... My chair fell... My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You are the monster. Succubus. Oh, Jack, we are one and the same, you and I. We are both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. He takes these pills... Okay, what is happening right now? Beasts like us should never suppress our true natures as you have... As you have, Incubus. So my name is Incubus. Her name is Succubus or something. Those men were probably dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. So you've done all this just to wake me up? You could say that. Though it seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believed you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it. Now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act like I didn't owe you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they're gone. So, I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull, weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I've never met a succubus who seduces and kills... Oh, she... I didn't know she was a killer! Fuck, I'm so dumb. So... She seduced and killed the woman because the men were out to get us, Jack. And a succubus is a type of beast? Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to pleasures of the flesh. But I still do need an incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from those awful men and plant it among the fertile masses for me. I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. Ha ha ha. Evil laughter. That maniacal laughter. Maniacal? Maniac. That word. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. With a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped the old bedsheet off of the corner mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and sucked into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trapped. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer, aimed it at the mirror, and fired. And that's it? Wow. That's it. Holy. Story, good job. Story and programming, Tyler Owen. Wow. That was pretty cool. Well, that's it, guys. That was... Short was the right word for that, but it was... I loved the art style of it. The story was great. Apparently, that Lily was a succubus who... She was the one who killed the women. And apparently because the men were out to get me or something. Jack is an incubus, which is... I don't know. There was something supernatural at work there. So, that's a pretty cool game. I really like that. I really... Well, if you watched the whole video, you probably shouldn't buy the game because I've already spoiled it for you. You've watched it, but it was... I really liked the story, the mini story it had there. I don't entirely get it. The ending was a little bit strange to me, but I really loved the art style, the music. It was all great. They have a lot more games, like if you click to more games here, and they seem really cool. So you should definitely get those ones. I might do videos on those ones too. And if you guys want to see more of these types of like indie game videos, gameplays, just leave in the comments below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. And if you, I'm really dumb, so if you might want to explain to me what you think happened, or if you know what the main story behind it is, please leave in the comments below. I would love to know. I don't know, because I probably didn't get everything and probably missed some clues and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.